Bedminster.
Will you
Want to
shoot
know
them
the
down?
truth? They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster.
President Trump drawing some laughs talking about these drones close to his home in Bedminster. These mysterious drones flying over all parts of the country. Our next guest says he's been able to get, well, some information to President Trump about all this. Jason Sullivan, he's guest contributor for Gateway Pundit and founder of Results Incorporated. It's good to see you, Jason. You said you know exactly what these drones are and what they're there to do. Tell us the information that you passed on to Trump and tell us what you think they are.
Well, thank you for having me on your show. What an honor, Chris. I appreciate your time for this. It's a very important matter. It really, truly is not a laughing matter. I'm not sure if the information has gotten to President Trump or not, but a couple hours after I submitted some information, he did change his itinerary for Bedminster. What we have here, I believe, is a real-world military exercise that is taking place. I run an investigative research firm with Peter Tickton, President Trump's lead Florida attorney. Went to military high school together with him, and I help him investigate various different cases. One of them was the J6 case, which is where I was brought in to help investigate. But in this particular case, we look at the clues. And what are the clues? Well, we have drones, mystery drones that are flying all over New Jersey, right over people's homes, hovering, darting left and right, accelerating at high rate speeds, taking off at high altitudes, performing aggressive maneuvers at low altitudes, freaking people out, okay? Plus, they have their Christmas lights on, of course, for the holidays. Well, that means that they want everybody to look at these drones, okay? They can turn those lights off anytime they want. I've worked in telecommunications and technology for some time. You can send commands to these things and control them any which way you like, and that's exactly what they're doing. So the reason that they have the lights on is because they would like to be seen. They want to be seen. And then you have the FBI that is telling the general public that we need your help in identifying these drones. I don't believe for a second that they need our help in identifying these drones. I believe what they're doing is actually assessing what the public's perception is and what they think that they're seeing. And they're assessing that information. And then we have what we have here is a coordinated denial propaganda campaign that is coordinated between multiple agencies. We have the Pentagon, which is saying that there's no drones, there's no Iranian mothership off of our coast, which I believe, and I don't believe that there is any Iranian mothership off of our coast. There better not be, or any Russian ships off of our coast. Otherwise, they would be woefully inadequate. But go ahead.
Well, let me just stop you there, because Congressman Michael McCaul, who chairs the House Foreign Affairs Committee, says he thinks he knows what this is. He thinks Communist China is behind the drones. Watch.
I believe they're spy drones. And the PRC, Chinese, Communist China, is very good at this stuff. And we know they bought land around military bases.
Okay, so what about that? After the current Biden regime allowed Communist China to send their spy balloon over, everybody remembers that, and allowed that spy balloon to complete their spy mission illegally over our airspace. Is China being the likely culprit here a far-fetched explanation?
I don't buy it. There's a reason why our military bases are not shooting these drones down. And it's completely understandable on how people, obviously, there's a massive campaign to deny that what people are actually seeing. They're telling them that they're looking at airplanes. People are going to draw their own conclusion, and there's going to be mass speculation on what these things are. So I don't blame people for saying that they could be an adversary. However, I don't believe that they are, based on the investigation that we've currently conducted. Now, this article
okay,
that
Jason, I've only got about 30 seconds left. So if you just give me about 30 seconds, summarize. Jason Sullivan, yes. What are these things?
These drones are part of a DoD operation under the United States Navy, under the Naval Air Command Center Aircraft Division. They were contracted. It's a company called Terradynamics with a P at the beginning. And the unit is called the XP. They are a highly advanced drone that has a foldable, collapsible wing mode to where they can operate like any other drone, but they actually transform in midair and they can turn into a fixed wing airplane type of mode. So when people see it from the bottom, it actually would look like a small airplane. But these are contracts that are under the United States Navy. They've had exercises in Key West, real world exercises, and they've had exercises in what's called RIMPAC, which is one of the largest.
Jason, look, I hate to interrupt you. I'm just plumb out of time. They're going to give me the hard rap here. Jason Sullivan, thanks very much, man. I mean, the theories are flying out there like crazy, so everybody's guess is as good as everyone else's, I suppose. Thank you, sir. Be right back, folks, on the Chris Salcedo Show on NewsMax.